Maayong buntag, good morning sa tanang namidaw nato karon sa DYMR Radyo Pilipinas. Live kita no on DYMR, and of course sa tanang magtan-aw nato unya sa Sky Cable, maayong hapon and Happy New Year. Welcome to our first Kapihan for 2018. Niya kita karon, we are holding our first Kapihan for the year here at the Office of the Philippine Information Agency, Region 7. Kini si Rachel na siya, gikan sa Philippine Information Agency. Kuyog akong kauban, gikan sa DYMR Radyo Pilipinas, si Miss Annabel Agrosas. Maayong buntag, Miss Annabel, and Happy New Year.
Maayong buntag, Miss Rich. Maayong buntag sa atong mga suking paminaw. Happy New Year. So, mo niya nga ang unang nga kapihan sa PIA. Unya, timing kaayo, Miss Rich.
Yes, ato ang topic, no? The topic we have chosen for our kapihan this first na nga kapihan forum is very timely because we had storms. We experienced typhoons on the Christmas Day for 2017, and of course the New Year also for 2018, no? So we ended 2017 with a kanang storm, with a typhoon. Yeah, we also started the new year with a typhoon. So timely kayo ato ang discussion, Miss Annabel, because I think in our previous kapihans, whenever magahisgot kita kabahin o disaster preparedness, we always discuss it at the local government and community levels. This time, we will be discussing disaster preparedness and management in the schools, no? Ato ang mga eskwelahan, and especially since ang ato ang schools are usually used as the evacuation centers in times of disasters. So ni atay mga bisita, Miss Annabel, no? Gikan sa Department of Education and Seeds Asia, ato aning pangutanon sila later, no? Kung unsa ning proyekto, the project that they're implementing dinhi sa Cebu, kinsa ato ang mga eskwelahan, no? Mga pilot schools, nganong Cebu man ang gipili ani.
Yes, so ato ang ipalaila na tuwang mga bisita gikan sa Seeds Asia. Ato ni silang pangutanon karon kung sa dula by meaning ang Seeds or unsa ning maong proyekto nga niya sa Cebu. So with us ni diri ang ato ang local project manager sa Seeds Asia Cebu Project Office, si Miss Kathleen Almonte. Good morning, ma'am, and welcome to Kapihan sa PIA. And we have the Philippine country representative, Seeds Asia, Miss Kunieda. Good morning, ma'am, and welcome to Kapihan sa PIA. And we have from the Department of Education, Cebu City Division. Okay? So, dili is ako ang tuon niya, dili ang ato ang officer in charge sa SOCMOB, Social Mobilization Chief. Si ang Senior Education Program Specialist, si Sir Reum Sespeñe. Ang ngako ang higalang akong gikasalamuha matag adlaw nga tanan, labaw pa ni sa asawa di. Best friend ako ang asawa. Ang Division DRRM Coordinator, DepEd Cebu City Division, Dr. Theron Abel Aranas.
Yes, so ato ang very warm welcome no sa ato ang mga guest panelists, and of course we would like to say thank you in advance for accepting the invitation nato no para to be ato ang mga guests sa ato ang first kapihan for the year sa 2018. So probably Miss Annabel, we'll start with Seeds Asia before we go to DepEd, no, to discuss first probably a backgrounder about Seeds. What is Seeds Asia? And what are the projects that you are implementing? So probably a little more background lang on Seeds Asia. Miss Kathleen and Miss Yo.
Thank you very much. Of course, we'd like to take this opportunity to let you know more about our organization. And we are very much privileged that we are invited in this program, and we are able to let the people know about our organization and what projects that we have. So Seeds Asia, we are a non-profit organization based in Kobe, Japan, but we have already registered here in the Philippines, having a Philippine representative office. And how we started here in Cebu, it was actually after Typhoon Yolanda. We provided a immediate support to the northern part affected areas of Cebu, which includes the Andantayan, Bogo, and Danao. Only selected because we had a very small funding at the time, and usually our organization comes into a country if there is a major disaster that happens. So the reason we chose Cebu Province and not Tacloban or Region 8 in particular, it's because we saw that there are so many help already coming to the Region 8 in particular. So we thought other areas need support also, particularly here, the affected areas in Cebu Province, the north area. So that's how we started. And then when we went to the schools and asked the principals if they have any preparedness measures for disasters, and most of them are answering only earthquake drills and fire drills, but no other preparedness measures. So that's when we realized maybe it's time to introduce disaster risk reduction education for the schools. So that's how we started, and then that project already concluded last year, March. It was a 2 years, 4 months. And currently we are expanding to a much broader scope, which is disaster management at the school level.
Thank you, Miss Kathleen, no? So, si Yolanda pa di ay to Miss Annabelle that they started, no? And it's good that they continued their project in helping when it comes to disaster preparedness and management in Cebu Province. So, probably from Miss Yu, because she doesn't speak Tagalog, a little Cebuano, gamay na daw. So, may we ask, no, from Miss Yu, probably, can you tell us more about this project now that you are starting for the disaster risk reduction and management specifically in Cebu?
This is the third project of Seeds Asia in the Philippines and in Cebu Province. And we started from disaster response after Typhoon Yolanda, and after we had 2.5 years of disaster risk reduction education project. And this time, this is about management. In order to achieve comprehensive school safety, we need 3 pillars. First, safe school building. Second, school disaster risk management. And third, disaster risk reduction education. And we need the 3 to achieve comprehensive school safety. And we started from the basic disaster risk reduction education, and this time it's about management. And so pilot school students and teachers have already good knowledge about disaster risk reduction education, and now it's the time to talk about management. Management is something very important. It's a matter of life or death, because good management makes a student alive. However, bad management will let students die. So we try to do management. It's about it covers basically all preparedness, mitigation, response, and recovery. So this is our 3 years project. We already started from this last year April. We started by creating core team, School DRRM instructing team, like Theron. It's about division DRRM coordinators. We instruct them there first, and they will instruct pilot schools. And we will create basically operation guidelines, and school teachers will create manuals about disaster response and for peacetime safety checklist.
So you provide the trainings for the schools. And you also produce the manuals, operation manuals.
But together with the pilot, we don't provide, we create cooperation with them.
So the project is being implemented in coordination with the Department of Education. So probably, thank you, Ms. Yo. Probably for DepEd, Ms. Annabelle, we can ask them about the pilot schools that were chosen.
Kay kung giunsa nila no pag-implement sila mo'y recipient aning maong programa, and bag-o pa lang sa ni si Dr. Aranas gikan sa Japan. Okay, bawo gihapon ko. Gikan sa Japan, no? Kung unsa ilahang gihimo. So unsa may kuando kaning inyo pong gihimo, no, sa kini mga programa nga gihatag sa project sa Seeds Asia.
May buntag kayo, no? Kanang actually yun, ma'am, ingani ang setup na to karon sa Department of Education. Under rationalization plan, na naman ko tayo opisina yun, nga nagtutok yun ani niyan gitawag na tong disaster management, which is the way composed of the 3 pillars. Then, we are very thankful sa nga, there is an NGO nga musud na mo, then, igipangayuan nila o gitawag na recommendation school. So, gi-recommend yun ako ang atong City Central School tungod kay nakita na mo nga ang tawag na to ba nga nasa sa center, which is unique sa siya, kaya daghan sa kayo barangay nga ng eskwela diha, then, one of the highest the highest good nga school building na to, which is 5th floor. So, kung tanawon na to, baha, linog, o mga sunog, or even the human induced, which is nato karon, vulnerable kayo ang atong City Central sa iyang ang location, sa highway, then lisod na ng mga ug dili na to siya tanawon, ug tanawon na siya nato as a school, nindot siya because I rise. But tanaw na to sa side sa risk and vulnerabilities, exposed gyud siya kayo. Oh, vulnerable gyud siya kayo tungod sa iyang bitong multi-cultural school. Kaya na uban kapuyo aning nga mga lugar nga dili kayo maayo ang ilang mga kahimtang. Nasa lugar sa mga bata nga lahi sa ang ilahang kultura. So among gitan-aw, dili lang siya risko sa ingana, daghan siya nga risko nga kinahanglan gyud nga may lagi siya kay nasa siya ang City Central na itong gipili as usa sa atong education first nilang program. Then gusto na mo nga ituloy-tuloy sa City Central para ang management sa disaster mausa lang. So dili sa ni siya ingno na mo nga kutob na mi ani. Ang amo na nga ma-share na mo sa ubang eskwelahan, but we need pilot school.
Kanira ang City Central lang.
City Central lang.
Yes, si Sir Reum.
May buntag, amo mo kung nakita nga ang City Central mo prone kayo pa when it comes to disaster. So, it was Dr. Theron who suggested nga the City Central would be the pilot school so that we could extend to other schools, no? Mo may nakita na to nga murag naagid na, no? Kaya considering a high-rise, considering the area, when it comes there is a natural disaster or ingon ka ng earthquake, mahurot yun. No? Wala yung mahabilin.
Pila ka estudyante na to, sir?
So far, karon more or less, mga 3,000 to 4,000. Nya karon ni kuhaan man na kadunan tay extension nga eskwelahan kanang gitawag na to Ermita extension so na medyo ni minus og gamay. Pero nara gyud mga more or less 3,000 to 4,000 na to mga bata.
So under sa project with Seeds, na-train ang inyong mga maestra diri sa City Central School when it comes to disaster management.
Actually, in terms of training, ma'am, ingani magod siya, among ko nang gitan-aw ang training sa DepEd is more on the training on how they sustain the project. So, we teach them because our advocacy is tudluan nimo ang usa ka bata, ang usa ka tawo nga dili kutob ra niya, di sa niya itudlo why sustainability. That's why ang among training we respond to education through curriculum. Then, after that one, na-train sila namo on with the partnership of Seeds, na-train sila namo in terms of how they integrate into the curriculum. But in the other way, the other side of the story is now, we are training them with the disaster management, which is more focused on how they respond on a certain calamity, which is karon we are still planning it with Seeds Asia. What particular training? Because sometimes DRR in the olden time, pag mag-DRR ka, DRR day ka, kaya ba day ka mo CPR? Muna ba, lang nga, we are not praying for that because we are reducing the risk. That's why, we in the Department of Education we advocate that how to reduce the risk. We are not praying for it, but that is our advocacy na di yung mahitabo. Kay mo na nga among mga bata, amo silang tudluan dili lang sa pag-ingon nga kinaraan lagi nga stop, look and listen. Ato pang pakiramdaman mo hangatan nga muduko pag yun ta para makita ang ginato tanan para ma-reduce gyud ang risk. May among gustong mahitabo.
More on safety at
So are we planning to, with a kay pilot man for Cebu City ang City Central School, we'll be asking later, no, after si Miss Kathleen and Miss Yo, what are the other pilot schools in the other areas. But for Cebu City, naatay plano niya, sir, nga i-expand pa ni siya ang proyekto paingon pa doon sa ubang mga eskwelahan.
yes, no, after siguro sa training, no, mo atong i-extend kay dili raman sad na may ubang na eskwelahan na prone pod. So atong pilion asa pagyutan nila. Especially din sa syudad.
Sa syudad.
Sa syudad kay medyo
Sa asang student population po
asang
diri.
student population niya mas medyo puyo-puyo jud, no, itasog na yung mga ingon ang disaster.
Yeah, sige. So, Miss Kathleen, pinakabuok tanan. How many schools are we implementing this in Cebu Province and in what areas?
So, for this particular project, we have 10 different areas based on the DepEd division of DepEd. So, in Cebu Province, we have, of course, Cebu City, Carcar City, Bogo City, Danao City, Lapu-Lapu City, Mandawi City, Toledo City, Talisay City, and City of Naga. And of course, under Cebu Province Division, we chose, because Cebu Province composed of 55 districts, so daghan siya. So we chose the Anbantayan district, so because that's the one that was severely affected by Typhoon Yolanda. So those are the 10 areas that we cover here in Cebu Province. And in each area, we chose, actually not us, but the division nominated the pilot school to be part of this project. And considering that the coverage is quite large, and we are only here on a limited time until March 2020, only 3 years. So we can only cover one pilot school for each area. And it's up to the DepEd to later on cascade it to other schools under their division.
Yeah, okay. So, 10 areas, one pilot school for each one.
Yes.
Can we also, probably, we'd like to ask also about the funding and the counterparting of the program. Is how much is being spent for the program and who is funding it? And is there a counterpart on the side of the DepEd or the Philippine government for that matter?
For the how much, we cannot give you the exact figure, but the funding comes from the Japan International Cooperation Agency, or JICA, particularly JICA Kansai. And but since Asia covers the trainings, the workshops, the training materials, and also the capacity building of our core trainers, because we established core trainers. And that's when Ms. Annabelle mentioned, we brought the division DRRM coordinators to Japan for them to experience firsthand how the schools in Japan are doing, because we know how Japan is with disaster preparedness. And we don't really particularly ask funding from the counterpart, but more of an in-kind support. For example, a venue for the training or venue for the training workshop, so that our project beneficiaries will have a stake. They have that counterpart contribution to the implementation of the project. And of course, we also have that partnership with the local government, wherein we establish a memorandum of understanding agreement with them. So it entails more on getting the technical inputs, because our project covers disaster response, and of course each city, each area have their own system. So we partner with them because we want this project to be aligned with their priorities, not introducing new, or we introduce new, but we will enhance the existing.
Ang na-mention mo ganyan, Ms. Annabelle, nila, no, katong integration of disaster preparedness and management in the curriculum. So I'm really curious to find out how is this being integrated? Because at first I thought, will there be a new subject created for this? But since it's integration, maybe we'll ask Miss Kathleen or Miss Yo and probably from DepEd kung how is yun sa manipag-integrate na to? How are we integrating disaster preparedness and management in the existing curriculum? So the project that we had last year, which was already concluded, is more integration into the curriculum. And I would have to say it's actually the pioneer in the country because no other region or school or maybe an organization have conducted this kind of across the subject integration. Most of the other projects are more on science-based, health, or the usual subjects. But for us, like for example, we integrate into math. So how do we put DRR into math subject? For example, we have this what we call emergency bag or go bags. And for one bag, it should contain at least 3 days of supply. And then for one person, it should be 2 liters of water per day. So 2 liters times 3 days is 6 liters of water for one person.
So there's computation.
Yes, yes. Or for example, in geometry, the circumference and perimeter. So let's say the volcano, there's a circumferential, you'll be able to compute maybe how much will be affected area based on dun sa circumference and diameter computation. But it's a volcano, it's a natural disaster. So that kind of integration.
So, inguna na ang pamaagi nga na-integrate siya sa lesson plans, no?
Yes.
Oo. So, sir, sa DepEd, sa side sa mga maestra, ang implementation so far when it comes to integration, okay, rapod.
Ma'am, sa karon atong ngani manggod ang nahitabo na turon sa DepEd. Ang integration na to, ma'am, is based mo na to sa competencies gyud, asa gid siya mosud ba. Nya ang ato sang senior high school karon, kanang senior high na to 11 and 12. Naa na mo gina sa ilang libro. Naa na gyud tay libro ana, isud gyud sa atong mga libro. Especially kaning atong mga TPL, may ano taw nga mga nagamit mga gitawag na to bang mga electrical building na sila. Integrate sa diri sa silong mo na isud ang SEEDS Asia. Kay ang mayon magud sila, imposible kuno i-integrate sa kinder. Which is katuo manggod lagi sila nga ang DRR is only for kanang pasingot, dadag-isi, which is dili. Ginisud yun na mo na siya as a risk, how to reduce risk. Mo nagingon na mo nga seeing the unseen. Kay kung tanawon na nimo, mura na ang DRR, pang bagyo naman ang DRR, pang linog naman ang DRR, which is the wrong ang concept. Among giutro ang konsepto through integration sa bata nga bisag ka may bata. In fact, karon si Sir Nigel is now having a talk with, impartial talk na maghimo mi o KD fire ng mga brigade. Then maghimo sa junior primary, which is already na program na ni Sir Nigel. Kay gusto niya nga ang tao kuno nga kahibaw mo response, kahibaw sa kuno mo prepare. Kaya sa kuno mo pagkahibaw nga ang usa ka butang makapasok, uwa juga kahibaw unsa jud sa kainita di ay. So dili ta mag-expect nga mapasok ta, pero kay bao ta nga makapasok na ingana ang integration nga gustong mahitabo na. Dili na siya mental, physical, but including the environment. Ang uli ka sa inyo nga nakakita ka DRR, this is the new DRR nga gusto na mong i-implement sa Cebu City in SEEDS Asia.
That's no? Kay in a way ba, Miss Annabel, mura man tao, kanang kita sa una, wala ta naka-experience sa atuang inatong kita sa time nato, during our time, wala man to yung hisgot kabahin o disaster risk preparedness and management. And now we're seeing all these changes in the education of the future citizens of the future. It's very enlightening and there's hope, no? Kay ang mga bata pag uli ani nila mo tugan man pud nimo share man ni sa ilang parents nga mo na ilang nahibaw-an.
Yes.
So una ka na imong giingon, ang bata dili mo labay og basura, isod sa bulsa. So wa kang kahibaw nga eventually ni-reduce ka sa risk, no? Kay kung magsikag labay sa basura, disaster naman sa
Yes.
Japon ang resulta, no?
Kaya ang mga kanang clogging of the
Oh,
because of the
mga
trash.
Yes. So, moto pag istorya ni Miss Kathleen gina sa geometry, mathematics, murag sibog ko gamay.
But I think it makes learning math very fun.
Yes.
Oo. Where I think mas higher siguro akong grade sa math.
Oo.
That was what the lesson plan was before.
Nana, no, ang pagtudlo nga kana bang mo ni siya. Usa ka adlaw, pila to ka litro ang tubig. Oh, kay times nimo. Samang times, ma'am, i-multiply. No? So, hantod nga makuha nimo. So, kuna, ang gingon nimo, learning is fun, no? Regarding sa
way, yes.
Oo.
Ako lang po din pangutanan siguro from Seeds Asia. Are we planning on expanding this
After 3 years?
after 3 years or probably like, because you're talking about pilot, so this is just the first stage or are there plans to expand this probably in other areas of the Philippines? Not only Cebu. Since I know that you trained the 10 pilot schools so that they can train others. So for sustainability purposes.
Actually, for the DRR education project, as the same with the other organizations, we can only do pilot. But the good news is, with the very good impact and output of the project for DRR education, and we are closely coordinating with DepEd National. I had a talk with them last year November, and we actually shared to all the regions the outputs of the project during the climate change conference held in November in Manila. And many of the regions of DepEd approached us. They said, oh, we want that project implemented also, because they're very much interested. And I told them, unfortunately, our funding can only be here in Cebu Province. However, I said, maybe you can, clamor at the DepEd National. We will provide the technical and the speakers here, coming from Cebu Province. And then, fortunately, they will fund for the expansion of this project at the national scale. In fact, next week we will be having a detailed meeting in Manila to discuss on how to expand this project on a national scale. That's good news. But so far, Ms. Yo, how is the implementation going in Cebu Province for the third project?
We just started, we started last year, April. So we firstly trained trainers like Sir Delon, and we just started. So it's going well, but I hope in the end of this project we can do the same thing. Pilot school will cascade knowledge to all school in the pilot area, and I think DepEd National already acknowledged our project. So maybe we can expand our project nationwide as well.
Nationwide.
And if it goes well as well, maybe we will have the third project, I hope, about school, safe school building, I hope.
For infrastructure?
Yeah, maybe it's not sure, but we hope so that we can, we can do all 3 pillars.
Yes, so not only in education but also in the infrastructure side as well. Yes. But sa ato ang DepEd, sir, murag atong buildings, are they already sa ato ang resilient na ba ni sila? Mga ato ang mga structure? Because that's also a very important aspect sa disaster risk reduction.
Kani ma'am, ako lang yun mong ingnon ma'am nga in terms of structural rule ma'am, dili magud na yun ni the right person to say that it is really resilient. And I'm not saying that our building is not resilient because if you're talking about resiliency good ma'am, and dili sa ako, dito magud mi dito sa ilang lugar ni yung daan to ilang lugar. Ilang dito ma'am, kana ba we are just dreaming bitaw ma'am nga someday may ngani unta. But the problem magud nato ma'am is mahal ang yuta. Gaduot na itong mga building, ang atong mga bata, nagkadaghan, our mandate is to educate them. That's why sometimes we are sometimes crying to not please, but we need also to balance na if we will have this one, may medyo pares gamay kay karon ang atong evacuation center, evacuation area, ito pura ng building. Nga naman kay we need that also the building for our school children. That's why mo lagi ni karon nindot ni siya nga natay partner kay we are not just making it in the way nga para sa una nga magsalig lang ta sa lugar, isud na mo sa ilang ulo. Para mag-isud na nato sa ilang ulo, hindi na sila mingon ba nga, we don't need the vaccine, we need to clean. Nga na ba? Kung mo ko nga na nga concept, because the building is nothing without the student, di ba? Okay? Murag ana ba nga, we have to change the culture. Maybe that's our resiliency now. Kaya most likely, atong building, naamang yun na. At makunsa man ang fire exit, nga ang mga bata,
Hindi po agian.
hindi man agian. Kay ang ilang una-una, fire exit, hindi pagian kay ato magkunong aki, kunong kayo, kay exit, magkuno. So, bitaw nga na, joke lang, bitaw ka na ang hingan na ba? Nga concept. So, tuho na mo ang kultura through their mind.
Exactly.
Hingan na lang.
Kaya naman tayo mahimo sa pagkakaroon when it comes to the structure that's already there. Mo na siya, that's the challenge. So, we are addressing it through education.
Education, yes, ma'am.
Oh, exactly.
Sa mandate na to.
Yes, yes, sir. Educate. So, yes, Ms. Kathleen, yeah.
If I may add, for the current projects, like you said, it's already an existing structure. Not much can be, maybe just a few enhancements. So our current project now will cover, actually the manual, the first manual is about regular safety inspection manual for the schools. So in this project, we will be training the teachers through the help of concerned national government agencies and other DRRM agencies on how, on their teachers level, how they can check their own school building, whether it is safe, whether it is structurally sound or not. And the manual that will be produced is customized to the needs of the school. So it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of manual, but it will be done after the training of the teachers. The teachers will be making the manual through the guidance of SIDS Asia and our core trainers. And then another will be how they will respond to disasters. So we'll also be making a manual. For example, if a magnitude 7 happens, because earthquake cannot be predicted. Of course, the current practice now is mostly duck, cover, and hold. What if the students is not inside the classroom? Let's say it's just within the school grounds. And the only one they know is duck, cover, and hold. So, diba, those kinds of different scenario, we hope that we will be able to put that in the manual so that the teachers can teach it to the students in whatever situation they are in, or how the school will do the evacuation in case a worst case scenario happens for a natural disaster.
Oo, Munay, that's the ideal manual because it's very responsive, no, to whatever situation. Yes, Miss Annabelle.
Yes. Nindot tong ang gingon ni Miss Kathleen, no, kay kanapang ang manual i-fit gyud sa panginahanglan, no, sa situational ba o tuwa ka dito sa classroom or tuwa ka sa gawas niya, the same ra imuhang buhaton, basig marisgo pag hinon, mga piang na gid hinoon, no? So nindot kayo ang programa sa SIDS Asia in coordination sa DepEd nga mo'y recipient sa project. Siguro Miss Rich, no, naman tay mga more or less mga 15 minutes, no?
Yes.
So atong ihatag sa atong mga kaubanan sa media karon sa pagpangutana mahitungod sa project sa SIDS Asia dinhi sa Cebu. Okay, Miss May?
Starting sa kindergarten level. But how are the kids responding? Are they serious, or are they being serious about it, knowing that kids are very playful?
Okay, ma'am. Nga ni magunit siya, ma'am. First, we train the teachers. Because sa kultura ko na to sa DepEd, ang teachers kayo hindi atong unahon. Kaya ang mga bata, mapuog din na siya sa teacher. Ang amo ko na tanawang yun, ma'am, we have to change first the culture. If the teacher, ma'am, mo klaro lang yun sila, naibaw sila, unsa ka importante ani. Ang mga bata, ma'am, mura man kundi siya natubag sa gingunan ni ma'am ka. Dili na to siya himuon nga mura sa karaang na pangitabo nga ang evacuation mura sila gipriso. We make it fun. Effective naman sila. We do it the evacuation as fun. Pwede siya na to nga mo design, fit in design nga ang ato ang pag-evacuate dili siya murag piniriso nga murag siya galinya whatever nga we do it na way nga they understand that they are evacuating to the sense nga dili sila pareha karon nga nakita na to. Which is amo lang yung nakita pagkakaron nga ang responsiveness o ang sa teacher magdepende po mapikto siya on how the response sa atong mga bata. That's why isugod mi sa mga teachers down sa mga bata.
DYH, si Patch.
So, this project mo ba nag-started yung implemented sa katong mga schools? O sa inyong evaluation so far sa inyong pag-implement sa program?
What is your evaluation of the project?
Sir, about current project?
The current project? Bago naman ang current. Or the previous? Reviews and current. Reviews and current.
Yeah, actually I'm in charge of monitoring of this project, and we have a survey, a very difficult, a heavy survey, which is called School SDIS, School Disaster Resilience Assessment, which assess school capacity to recover from a disaster. And we have many questions, actually 75 questions, and it takes 2 or 3 hours to finish the survey. And Seeds Asia basically do this survey before implementing a project. And this time we did this survey to 30 schools, including pilot school. And we found out the evaluation of previous project is fine because pilot school in previous project have better score in capacity of teachers and students, and like management and curriculum regulation, etc. And so compared to other school, so we found out that the impact of previous project impacted the score in positive way. And we conducted a pre-survey for this project, and we will do a post-survey in 2020 to see the impact of this project. Yeah, current one. However, for the previous project, we found out that it was better score for mainly the capacity of teachers, students, and also for parents as well.
Miss Kathleen, in addition kay nindot yun siguro yun o kuano grado previous kaya going next na project na implement. Miss Kath.
Yeah, maybe in addition to her, aside from that, the capacity has increased for the teachers on how to prepare or learn about disaster preparedness. Based on what I observed, this is the tangible component. I observed in the schools is some schools before attending the training only have one exit gate, only have the exit area, no signage. But after attending our training, it was then that the teachers realized, we actually need another exit area. So we saw they really talked to the neighboring community and asked if they can open another gate so that in case of disasters, it can be used as an exit point. So those are some of the tangible positive impacts of the project, of the first one. For the current one, we are still laying down the groundwork. But the teachers, the pilot school teachers will be undergoing the training this April. So I don't know if some of our media can be invited to observe that training. It's going to be a 5 days training. It's not here in Cebu City, but we will seclude them somewhere so they will be concentrated in the training. It's going to be this April. Yes, for all the pilot schools. So we have a total of 120 teachers that will be trained, 12 per school.
Oh, good na muragang taga-media ani kong i-invite to observe the training. Basin ma'am no. May numdum ko ni Dr. Theron ba. Kani magsige mo may istorya about sa disaster ba. Makigaway nig silingan, kigaway dito sa eskwelahan kung dili ablihan ang gate nga nung siradan, kandaduhan pa jud ko no. Doc. Basig doon na kay kaado.
Actually, gani siya ma'am. Kanig yung Cebu City karon din lang sa natoy panghambog kay mahambugiro la bataw sahay. The only division in the entire Region 7 nga nag-implement yung MOU with our barangay and our PTA. We only the first gani nga practices nato nga nag-imot ang memorandum of understanding with the barangay and the PTA. Because a problem is, how can you open a gate if ang owner private na? So the best way to handle it is the barangay. Na during our drill, ang problema is kung saan man nimo pagpagawas sa mga bata nga drill nga inigawas nimo sa highway, kalsada man ginaklaro ug dili wala tay agreement with our barangay kay who will handle the traffic. Well, it's true that our drill now is you concept. You're on your own because in reality, during calamity, you're already in your own. That's why proactive kanunay ang among gitanaw nga mag-abli jud tag gate, di na to isira. Ano ba kay, well, it's true that human induced is there, no? Criminality is also there. But we have to consider every angle of the scenario ba. Para safety ta, on mo naging una mo lagi nga proactive ta sa tanang area. Kay ano sa pamanta mag-abli okay o ma-disaster na ta.
Nawa ang yawi.
Yeah, you've been to Japan. Okay, and you were trained for this. Can you give us a, hindi naman siya summary, but a statement, how far will the Philippines be, or Cebu City for that matter, in disaster risk management in school days pa? Compared to what you've seen there, as a tab from 1 to 10.
Ang sa Japan ingani, ang ilang structure dito, nga among natuan sa Kobe, sa area dito sa Yogo is, ako ilang lugar, kamay silang bata. Ang ato dire, may lugar, nagkakata. So, balik. Ang kultura nga dito, ma'am, is bisag way mo labang, way mo agi sa pedestrian, muhunong ang sakyanan. Dire sa atua, bisag napay mga mangagi, ang sakyanan silbatuhan na. So, in short, ma'am, kultura. Ang culture na dito, ma'am, is paano yun tayo focus na yun sa aning concept. Kasi kay mo lagi na mong gingon nga hugot nga ang Japan daw nasakta, natuto at nag-move on. Minsan-minsan daw ang atong Filipino culture is nasakta, nag-move on kagad, hindi na natuto ba? So kita sa Cebu City karon with the help of the Cebu City Risk Reduction Management Council, they are very supporting with us, especially aning area. But to tell you, ma'am, o resiliency lang, ato man ang nakitaan during our bomb threat in Cebu, that City Central, dito man ang media, mayugod kayo. Because that is our pilot. But other school, which is, lagi natong gingon mga lisod man good ning pajika, ano man, it's entail a lot of kuwan sa amo ang concept. Muna nga, amo din lisod ang local government. Kay unsay makitaan ani isod yun tanan kay di man sa ipanghambok ang City Central during the bomb threat, pag-abot dito gani sa mga EOD, wala diha ka ng bata, wag din na samad, whatever, kay they know what they're doing. But other school, ang problema is ang ginikanan. Kaya ang ginikanan may mubangga sa ilang kunukuhon, ilang bata, napahimbuto, at wala bitay, wala, kailangan mo muna siya na ang barangay, na ang PTA, na ang eskwelahan. Kay dili na to siya inong, hunong, kutubra na, kay kung ingon ni Mama, asa na ta karon sa 1 to 10, ma'am, siguro, in practicality, yun karon siguro, i-compare na to sa Japan.
Negative 1.
Hindi naman.
Medyo kung kasi niyang to. Basta we are doing something on it. We are doing something on it. Okay,
Oh, si Ma'am Kathleen, kaingon siya nga dili naman.
Yes, Ma'am Kath. I think 1 to 10, in my point of view, not the Seeds Asia or DepEd, in my point of view, in what I've seen in the schools, maybe around 6.5. There's still so much room for improvement. Although we still need that discipline aspect, no? Because that's the trait of the Japanese, the discipline. And for them kasi when the teachers tells them to do so, the students follow. Sa atin medyo sometimes, diba? We're still stubborn. But for us, I think one of the traits that I think something that the Filipino really can showcase to the world is the sense of bayanihan. And that when someone is in needs help, we are there to help. And also, yung sinatawag na sila that we have that resiliency, our spirit is never, diba, dampened. I think, yun yung, I think, the positive aspect of our culture. I think in time, by explaining to the public, to the students, to the teachers, why they need to do to prepare, I think slowly Kasi after Typhoon Yolanda, I've heard from the local governments, before they have to force evacuation. After Typhoon Yolanda, they realized they will really go voluntarily, need for force evacuation. So slowly we are getting there. So it's not really negative or zero.
Yes, no. Pag-abot yun ni Sir Theron from Japan, ako dyan unang ni-interview. No? Kasi hindi mo nito, lingaw kayo siya. Gani iyang gi-share ba? Kanang mo bilit ka o sa ka hotel. Ang kita manggukunong mga Pinoy, mamisita o kwarto sa kanang kuan. Dito ko no, once mo visit ka sa room sa imuhang kauban, mananghit ka sa front desk. Mananghit ka kung asa ka. Kasi pa ko maglinog, di na ka pangitaon sa imong room. Tuwa ka sa room sa imong friend. Miss Rich?
We have discussed a lot already, but I'm sure atong friends from the media, sama sa giyon ni Miss Annabelle, they might have questions they can ask you after our forum because we just need to cut ato ang live, kay we are live on air karon. So we'd like to ask our panelists for their closing statements to wrap up our forum, and at the same time probably take this opportunity, if you have any additional updates or probably an appeal to your partners on how they can support your project. We probably start with
Dr. Theron Abel Aranas.
Amo lang ma'am sa DepEd is ingani ra kay among ika siguro sa mga amo ang mga estudyante ginikanan nga ang safety and security sa inyong mga bata o matug din ang ma-address o ang ginikanan o ang atong local government mukuyog na mo aning advocacy because sa DepEd karon we are not just saying the DRRM but also we are also in gi-integrate na namo ang CC-CAM which is the climate change adaptability and mitigation. So sa inyo na namo kami sa DepEd moingon ta og resilient, moingon ta og kanang gitawag natong readiness, moingon ta preparedness, whatever. Kami sa DepEd nagingon, amo nang mabuhat og ako ning tabangan. Dili lang kami. Thank you po.
Okay, daghang salamat. Si Sir Reum Sespeñe, sa DepEd gihapon, sir.
Una sa tanan, pasalamat sa SEEDS, thanking them nga Cebu City o City Central, i-choose City Central as one of the pilot schools in this disaster preparedness or training. We need this. DepEd need this because we have to improve our preparation, preparedness during disaster. Kanya kita sa DepEd na nikamot yun nga ato yung ma-educate atong kabataan, di ilang kabataan, ginikanan nas community kay mandate man ato yun nga to educate especially ka ng disiplina kay muna giingon nga kung wala ka disiplina wala ka dyan mahingat so kinahanglan yun na self-discipline ang importante para yun ma-improve yun ang ato ang preparedness when it comes to disaster.
Okay, thank you, sir. And Miss Kunieda, ang Philippine country representative sa SEEDS Asia. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for having us. Because as awareness of people is very important for disaster-related matters. I really appreciate that you invited us for this opportunity. For this project, we need cooperation of many people like Department of Education, school, parents, teachers, local government unit, barangay, bureau, BFP, many people. So I really appreciate that. And Japan is more prepared for disaster-related matters, but it's not only because we are more advanced, it's because we have many experience of disaster. We started, I think, early warning already 130 years ago. So Philippines just started, but it's improving. So I really enjoy that we can cascade knowledge started from Japan. And I look forward to working with you closely. Thank you.
Thank you. And the local project manager of SEEDS Asia, Cebu Project Office, Miss Kathleen Almonte.
Thank you, ma'am. So just dovetailing from what she said, reducing disaster risk is not just a job for an NGO like us, or DepEd alone, or LGU, or the national government. It's more on all of us contributing towards disaster preparedness. Like the media has a very important role informing the public about being prepared for disasters. So all hands has to be on deck, because one sector cannot do it alone. So the cooperation of everyone is very much needed for this project. And the success of this project is not in the hands of SEEDS Asia, but of course, it's based also on the reception of our project beneficiaries and our partners like the local government. And we are very fortunate that they have already seen the light and they're very cooperative in this project. And we hope that through the help of the media, we'll be able to spread the knowledge more. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Kathleen. No? Well said.
All pasalamatan, no? Thank you very much to SEEDS Asia, of course, to JICA also, no, for making this project possible. And of course, ato ang guest gikan sa Department of Education Cebu City Division. Thank you for joining our panel, no, for the first kapihan sa PIA. And of course, pasalamatan sa nato ang DYMR Radyo Pilipinas ug ang Sky Cable. So those who failed to catch us during our live radio program today, you can still watch us tomorrow every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. alas 4 hangtod alas 5 sa hapon sa Channel 53 sa Sky Cable Cebu. So, of course, ito ang partners from the local media. Thank you for joining us also. Kini si Rachel Nesha, gikan sa Philippine Information Agency.
Inisap si Annabella Grosa sa DYMR Radyo Pilipinas. Magpasalamat kaninyong tanan ug di nato kalimtan nga ang disiplina ug ang edukasyon kinahanglan magdungan na sila aron nga makab-ot nato ang ato ang gipangandoy nga unta mahalikay ta sa mga katalagman. Mayong adlaw kanatong tanan.